What's up, everyone? So I usually don't do live videos or anything, but I'm out here. I just left a doctor's appointment outside the hospital here in Cleveland, and as I'm coming up the road to leave on Chambliss Avenue, I see a man that is heavily medicated in a wheelchair, can't hold his head up, and he's weaving through traffic. So I wheel him, stop, get out of the car and wheel him over, and literally I call the cops, call 911, trying to get someone to come help him because he can't hold his head up. And it's just crazy. I can't believe he's out here. And so the police get here, the ambulance gets here, and when they arrive, they tell us that he's been discharged, and upon discharge he was also medicated. So the hospital let this guy leave knowing he was homeless, didn't have a ride, and had a wheelchair, and literally let him go out into traffic medicated to the point where he can't hold his head up. So, when the police get here in the ambulance, you think, hey, they're gonna do something great, I asked him, can you give this guy a ride to his shelter? Can you help him? Obviously he's in pain. He just had some kind of work done to where he can barely get in, barely move. And what happens? They leave. They say, we can't do nothing for him, sorry. And they leave. That's not right. Listen, we can do better than that. Plain and simple, we can do better. And so now we're sitting here trying to figure out what's gonna happen, and it's ridiculous. It's not right, and we can do better. So I don't know where a starting point is for a conversation on this, but we gotta do something. But we can't just let people leave a hospital insanely medicated to the point where they can't hold their head up and then let them leave. What if this man had a car and he got into it? It's ridiculous. We can do better, guys.
Did he give you a phone number? Or?
No, he didn't give me a phone number. I talked to the lady at the desk, and they said they were going to make a call and see if there's something they could do. So,
Mr. Blackwell, do you have somebody we can call? No. Do you have a physical address? No.
So, because no one would take him, I had to push him down Chambliss Avenue to get to the hospital, and the security at the hospital said they didn't want him here because he had been discharged already. But he literally has pissed his pants, can barely talk or hold his head up, and they said they didn't want him. So I just talked to the front desk, and they said they don't understand why that happened, and they're going to try to figure out a way to make something happen here. But listen, we got a moral obligation to people. You can't leave somebody hanging like this. So if you see someone that's in need or trouble, you should help them out, because you could be the only person left that's willing to help them. Because literally, after the police left, after the ambulance left, there was no one. It's ridiculous. Things shouldn't be like this. So help your fellow brother out. Help somebody out. Lend them a hand. And secondly, we've got to do something that holds places accountable. You can't be discharged heavily medicated like this. If this man had a vehicle, he would have killed somebody. It's ridiculous. We can do better. Help people out, regardless of the inconvenience. Do a good deed today. Guys, I just got kicked out of the hospital for trespassing for bringing the gentleman here. So I'm walking back to my car. They banned me from ever coming back to the hospital. They said if my wife has a child, I'll never be able to come back here because I am trespassing and that I am not kin to the gentleman that needed care. So they told me that I can't come here anymore, and that if I stick around that they are going to arrest me, so I'm leaving. They also said if I don't take down my other videos, they will file a lawsuit against me and sue me. So here we are. I'm following the rules. I'm walking away. I'm getting in my car and going home. But I've been banned from the hospital because I brought a homeless man there and tried to help him out and get health care. And on top of that, they told me that I also am banned because that I was trespassing, that I'm not kin to him. Which doesn't make much sense to me, because I was literally sitting in the lobby waiting for the supervisor and everyone to get there peacefully, and I just asked, hey, this guy left the hospital where he can't hold his head up and he's peeing on himself. He should probably get some help. And I just don't understand it, but they have got me here. They said they're going to put me on a ban list, and they're going to call the city police and make sure I'm on that list. So if my wife Annika goes into labor, I'll never be able to come here again unless I am in need of an emergency. That seems a little extreme. They also said that I needed to cooperate to take the video down in front of them and let them watch it. They said you have to watch. They said they have to watch me take the video down, because that's what was required, that it was a HIPAA violation, that I had the video going, and that it was under their jurisdiction to request that I remove the video immediately as they watched. I suggested that they forward that request to my attorney, and that's where they said that they were going to ban me for life and report me to the police and then subsequently have me arrested. So we'll see what happens, but I guess some people don't want to be bothered. You know, they'd rather just medicate someone, send them out, let them pee all over themselves, and then get hit by a truck. So it doesn't make sense to me, but here we are. So I've left the property, as you can see, and I'm now going to get my car, and I guess I won't be able to come back to Tennova, which is truly heartbreaking. But if anyone cares, the gentleman's there. His name's Steve. He's a great guy, and hopefully he'll get the care he needs. But yeah. Thanks, guys. Share the video. Let's let the world know what's going on. It's ridiculous. We shouldn't treat people like dirt. We're better than that. But yeah, thanks, and hopefully this will all work out.